Hello everyone, hope everyone's having an amazing day so far. Welcome back to another video. This one today is on steady state cardio versus high intensity interval training, okay? HIIT, or as most people call it, HIIT. So there's two main types of cardio. There's steady state cardio, which is also known as LISS, L-I-S-S, and stands for low intensity steady state. And then there's high intensity interval training, which is also known as HIIT, H-I-I-T. Both steady state cardio and high intensity interval training are the two preferred methods of cardio in the bodybuilding and fitness industry. Now, there's a lot of conflicting information as to which form of cardio is better for you and which one's going to get you better results. So in this video, I'm going to cover both forms of cardio, explain them to you in depth, and summarize the pros and cons of each. Obviously, in all my videos, I'm going to give you my opinion on what works best and what I believe is going to get you the best results based on everything I've learned and tried on myself, okay? The same again applies to this video on the two different types of cardio. I've tried and gone through the correct process to get extremely lean using steady state cardio, and I've tried and gone through the correct process to try and get extremely lean using high intensity interval training. So everything you ever hear in the bodybuilding and fitness world is always just someone's opinion, but the best way for you to learn is to listen to everybody, take everything into consideration, try it all on yourself, and then figure out what works best for you and do that on a more regular basis, okay? When it comes to cardio, both steady state cardio and high intensity interval training are correct. They both work, and they both work very well. So the way you get lean from cardio is you are burning the food that you are eating off, which is going to put you in a calorie deficit, which is going to ensure that you start dropping body fat, okay? Cardio is a crucial aspect in getting lean, and as boring and as time consuming as cardio is, you must incorporate cardio, okay? When trying to get lean, because dieting alone will only get you so far, okay? If you're just relying on your diet to get lean, you will lose fat, no doubt, but it will come to a halt as your body will get used to eating the same amount of food. There will come a time when you can no longer cut any more food out of your diet and you'll start dropping fat altogether. So yes, cardio is a pain in the ass, but trust me, you must incorporate cardio into your training program if you're trying to get lean. It is a must, okay? Cardio has huge benefits on the body and is the one and only way possible that you can build muscle and drop body fat at the same time, okay? It's almost impossible to build muscle and lose fat by just doing weight training alone, and it's impossible to build muscle and drop fat just doing cardio alone, okay? You need to combine your weight training with your cardio regime, eat correctly, sleep and rest to recover, and then it's possible. However, in saying that, you should never make it your primary goal to be building muscle and dropping fat at the same time all the time, okay? Over a 16-week cutting period, going through the correct process which I teach you how to do in my video, how to lose fat through dieting correctly, yes, it's possible, but it should never be your primary goal, okay? Dropping fat and building muscle at the same time is just a bonus for you getting things right during either a cut or a bulk, okay? So when you're eating food, your body consumes that food in the form of calories. When you eat, let's say, a meal of chicken, sweet potato, green veggies, and that meal comes to a total of approximately 500 calories, your body gets all the nutrients from that food, and it also gets all the calories from that food in the form of energy, okay? You get the nutrients and the muscle building benefits from the food, but you also get the calories or the energy, okay? The reason why cardio is so beneficial, because you still get the nutrients from the food, but if you did an hour's cardio and you burnt off, let's say, 500 calories, you'd still get the nutrients from that meal, but your body would not store the calories because they've been burnt off through the cardio. You still get the benefits and the muscle building effects of what good quality food gives you, but you don't get the calories because you've burnt them off during the cardio session. So instead of dieting on a ridiculously low amount of food, which is going to do you more harm than good, you actually eat a little bit more and you burn it off with cardio. That's the correct way to get lean, okay? By doing this, your body is always functioning at its absolute best. It's getting all the nutrients your muscles need to recover and grow, but you're burning off the calories and still putting yourself in a calorie deficit, allowing your body to drop fat. So do not be scared of cardio. Cardio works absolute magic when it comes to seeing results in the gym, and once again, it just comes down to work ethic, okay? I know you probably don't want to do cardio. I personally don't want to do cardio because weight training is so much more enjoyable for me, but put them both together and that's how you maximize your results. Okay, you will see changes in your body very, very fast when you combine both cardio and weight training together. Okay, if I'm cutting for a photo shoot, a video recording, or just trying to maintain my leanness year round, I personally prefer to use steady state cardio over any other form of cardio, including HIIT or high intensity interval training. I believe that steady state cardio is best because optimal fat burning occurs when your heart rate is slightly elevated for an extended period of time, but not at the point of exhaustion. Okay, you want to be able to get it to the point where you can just maintain it for a long period of time before you're out of breath. So if you're physically exhausted at the end of your cardio session, it means you've gotten your heart rate too high and your body doesn't have enough time to break down your body fat, and it will turn to your muscles for energy. So the perfect example of this is a marathon runner. They push their bodies to crazy extents and are so physically exhausted that the body will start to eat its own muscle instead of the fat. It's extremely hard to lose muscle during cardio, so don't let that put you off, but you still do have to get it right. Okay, you need to remember that you're training for fat loss, not to increase your fitness. When performing steady state cardio, just a brisk power walk on the treadmill is absolutely perfect. Have your heart rate slightly elevated for the full duration of the cardio session, but not to the point where you're fully exhausted. You don't want to be so puffed out that you couldn't even hold a conversation. When you're performing steady state cardio, I personally do not monitor my heart rate, but clients always ask me what should their heart rate be when performing cardio. I find keeping your heart rate at around between that 120 to 140 mark instead of 160 to 200 mark for approximately an hour each session is absolutely perfect. So just remember that between 120 and 140 is the gold zone. It gives you more than enough time to actually eat away at your body fat, but at the same time you're not overdoing it and burning into your muscle. If you want to see how to perform steady state cardio correctly, check out my exercise demonstration video on steady state cardio. I want you guys to remember this, okay? You do not have to kill yourself or do anything crazy when doing your cardio. Just a brisk, hard power walk on the treadmill with a slight incline for an extended period of time will work wonders to drop your body fat, okay? You still want to work hard, but never to exhaustion, okay? Steady state cardio is not a walk in the park. You still need to put in the work and work up a sweat, but don't perform it to exhaustion, as your goal is to just drop fat, not increase your fitness, okay? I know steady state cardio can be boring and not everyone enjoys it. I definitely don't enjoy it, but you do need to find a way to enjoy it or you just won't do it, okay? I personally like to just plug in my headphones in and zone out and think of ways that I can improve my life or better myself as a person. I'm someone that likes to learn, so if you can take your mind off the activity and get it into something else like some educational podcasts or something like that, it definitely helps you get through that hour, okay? When I do cardio, I listen to motivational speakers on those podcasts I was saying. I study business, I study investing, and anything that I want to get better at or anything that I like and I want to learn, I'll always do it while I'm walking on the treadmill or out walking around the park or the lake, okay? Walking on the treadmill can be utilized as extremely productive time. Not only are you going to be dropping body fat and getting in better shape, you're also able to learn something that you're passionate about, listen to motivation or to push yourself harder, or find something that you can listen to that's going to have a positive impact on your life, okay? It could be on somebody teaching you how to meditate or to set goals properly, all those sorts of things, okay? Self-development is a nice, cool, educational way to fill in that time while you're doing your cardio on the treadmill. To me, life's all about constantly bettering myself, and I'll always try to make good use of my time. Every second of every day, I'm working towards a better life for me and a better life for the people that I care about in my circle, okay? By putting in the work on the treadmill, allows me to get in good condition with my body while I'm still progressing in other aspects of my life. I find it's very rewarding and it makes me feel extremely productive when I get my cardio done and I'm doing something else at the same time. So yes, steady state cardio is boring, but if that is what you focus on, then you probably won't stick to it and you won't lose fat, okay? You need to see it as time well spent. It is productive time usage. It's bettering yourself if you're learning at the same time, and it could lead to a more successful and more fulfilling life, okay? Now, high intensity interval training, also known as HIIT, is a form of cardio where you go all out as hard as you can for a certain period of time to elevate your heart rate and get your body in that fat burning zone, okay? Then you really ease off to basically extremely light cardio for a certain period of time to allow your heart rate to drop and for your body to recover. And then you alternate between the two phases for an extended period of your choice, okay? I find 30 to 45 minutes or even an hour for your high intensity interval training session probably works the best. However, I personally do not do very much high intensity interval training myself. So when you're putting yourself through an intense weights program, plus on minimal to low carbohydrates, having such an intense cardio regime like HIIT on top of all that is extremely taxing on the body, okay? I find that I burn out a lot faster and my body gives up on me a lot sooner when using HIIT as my preferred method of cardio as opposed to the steady state. As I said earlier, this is just my opinion. Both forms of cardio will work when it comes to dropping body fat, okay? You just have to find what works better for you. HIIT's a great way to mix your cardio up. It will get you dropping body fat as well, but based on my personal experience and what I've been taught over the years is that steady state cardio is the best way to burn fat whilst maintaining all your muscle mass, okay? You can do HIIT cardio on, or any other form of cardio on either the treadmill, the cross trainer, the exercise bike, the rowing machine, or with HIIT, you can even do sprints outdoors, like up on hills. They're all correct, okay? Cardio doesn't have to be boring, and it does not have to be repetitive. There's so many different kinds of cardio machines that you can use, and they're all just as good as each other, okay? You might want to use the treadmill one week, the cross trainer the next, the bike the next after that, the rower after that, and so on. It all works, okay? You'll get the same results from all cardio equipment as long as you're putting in the same work ethic. Again, the intensity and the work ethic is what's going to get you the results, okay? In summer, it's a brilliant idea to do your HIIT cardio outdoors. Doing cardio outdoors is fresh, it's fun, you get great views, and it works just as well as doing your cardio on a machine. But once again, you must provide the same work ethic, okay? As per all my videos, once again, we can basically come to the same conclusion that there's no right or wrong in the bodybuilding and fitness world. It's all opinion based, okay? You might go up to someone at the gym who looks really good, is really shredded, and ask what kind of cardio they do. Let's say that they say steady state cardio. The week after that, you might go up to someone else at the gym that looks really good, is full on shredded as well, and you ask what kind of cardio they like to do, and they'll say high intensity interval training. It's extremely common for two people who both look amazing, who are both full on shredded and look just as good as each other, to say that they do two totally different things to get in their best shape, okay? There's no right or wrong, they both work, they have their advantages and disadvantages, it just comes down to your personal preference, okay? I personally much prefer steady state cardio because I get injured less, I learn more from listening to videos because you can actually concentrate properly and think, and the main reason that I can get through a full tough 16-week cut without my body feeling like it's going to fall apart, okay? So just for the sake of you learning and giving everything a go, I recommend that you try steady state cardio for a month, then try HIIT for a month, and write a list of the pros and cons of each type of cardio for you, okay? Measure your results, see how your body feels, see how much fat you drop, see what you enjoy more, and figure out which one that you're more likely going to stick to so that you can keep progressing with your physique, okay? Maybe you'll like to mix it up, who knows? It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, as long as you get your cardio done, as long as you're putting in the same work ethic for both types of cardio, it's all going to contribute to dropping body fat and getting yourself in better condition, okay? The best way for you to learn is to listen to people who you respect, listen to their opinion, and try what they've taught you on yourself, okay? You will never know if something works unless you try it on yourself first, eh? You never know till you ever have a go. Cool. Thanks for listening, guys. I hope you got a lot out of that one, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.